Hello, you little YouTubers. This is your friend, Velma Hagar. And here's looking at you, kid. My morning coffee, my late morning coffee. It's almost noon, actually. And I'm here with my new books, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places and Hidden Treasures in Dark Places, both found on Amazon.com. Velma Hagar. Buy them. And hit that subscribe button right there. See it right there on your right-hand side? Hit subscribe, and every time I put out a video, you'll get a little ding, and I have a lot of them out there. Okay, but before we get into my books, I have something I really want to talk about today, and it is how you use your words. I wrote a blog this morning that said, you know, your body responds better to your own voice than it does to anybody else's voice. And some of the things I hear my friends saying these days, I mean, for instance, and these are people that know the Lord, okay? And I love these people. It's like they want to claim the DNA. Okay, let's say that your mother had a bad heart. And so you say to yourself, well, I'm probably going to have a bad heart because my mother had one. You know what? You probably will if you say that. You probably will. I heard a thing one time that a really respected man of God said. He said, you know, DNA is very real. I don't deny that. I don't deny that DNA is very real. But you have two parents. And if one of your parents has a good heart and the other one has a bad heart, how about you say, I have my dad's heart, not my mom's heart. How about you try that? Don't ever claim to have the bad things that your parents had. Yes, things come down even to the 10th generation, but you have two parents. And it's rare that both of them are afflicted in the same area. My dad was a chronic alcoholic, chronic. And for years, I wouldn't drink because I was so afraid I was like him. But you know what the truth of it is? I'm like my mom. My mom never had a drink in her life, not even one. Why would I claim to be like my dad? Why don't I claim to be like my mom? Why don't you do that too? If you've got two parents, you've got all kinds of choices that are good that you can collect from their DNA. And it's your, you know, whatever we say with our mouth is powerful. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing, one of my friends has a grievous disease, has cancer. No, it isn't the cancer. Well, anyway, I'm not going to even tell you what it was. But this person has a grievous disease. And they're saying things like, well, you know, I'm probably going to die from this. This is probably going to kill me. You know, how about saying what God says? First of all, this is the one thing I want to tell you. God promises us a long, satisfied life. Now, claim that. Claim it. How old are you? The word says, actually, 70 plus 10. 80 would be the age that he gave us. That would be like, you know, it can be higher and it can be lower, but normally the average age would be 80. If you're not 80, then don't claim that you're going to die unless you're satisfied with your life, unless you don't like your life, unless you just want to go home and be with the Lord. That's satisfied. You know, I have to tell you, I was satisfied with my life after I married Phil Otterman and I had those 12 years with him. I was satisfied. He died 8 years ago, and I satisfied my deepest desire with Phil Otterman. But I still wasn't quite ready because I was only 72, and I had grandchildren that need me. And so I have said to God, you know, God, I really need to live a little longer. Hey, Google, play Dean Martin. They're over there jabbering. I don't know what that thing is doing. Anyway, so I've asked God, all right, you know, and I just told him recently, I'm always saying, well, you know, we never know how long I have. I'll be 80 in October. Duh, you know, this could be it. But I am ready for whatever God has for me at this point. I don't think he's through with me yet. He's got me doing all kinds of things I never thought I'd be doing. I mean, I'm doing a funeral this next month. I'm actually heading up a funeral. I said, do you have another pastor? No, you're it. Okay, I'm doing that. I can do it. I can do this, So God has me doing stuff still. Yeah, I have all these grandkids that need my direction. And I have tons of sweet friends. And so anyway, I'm not quite done. But when I am, I'm ready to go. But I'm never going to say, well, you know what? Man, this thing with my eyes, it's probably going to take me out. Well, it might. I never know. But I'm telling you, watch what you say with your mouth. I know I just hammer this home all the time, but the power of life and death is in your tongue. The power of life and death in your tongue. That thing right there. What are you doing with it? What are you saying with it? Because your body reacts to your voice. Your body's stupid. It follows whatever you tell it, or you teach it, or you train it. It's the body without your head on it has no sense, So start using your mouth differently, and use it differently towards your children too. Things that you say to them are really important. Okay, now I'm going to read one little thing. I thought I read one out of I'll read it out of Treasures. Interestingly, I thought this book would be the one that really sold big because it's new, but it's really been, what they've been doing? They buy both. And they should, because they're both different. You should buy both. Okay, and you know what? You're going to love my books. Yesterday I was reading, and I put this down, I said, my God, Lord, you wrote those through me, because you know what? They minister to me. I'm so ministered to by my own books. I read them every day. I think I should read you what I read yesterday. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I don't think that was it. Whatever it was. I do like this one, though. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. That's very profound. That is, that was good. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. Okay, but hey, it's true. All right, daydreaming will get you nowhere. And let's see, God says he will bless the work of your hands. Sitting around waiting for God's blessing is not how it works. Acknowledge him first, and then get moving. He promises to direct your steps. I mean, that's the simplicity of it. I do love that, though. The best way to make your daydreams come true is to wake up. That's all I'm going to read today out of those, because I've talked 8 minutes, and I did want to get this thing in today about the mouth. Really watch it. Make a decision right now with me that you're going to watch what comes out of your mouth. That negative stuff, I have diabetes because my dad had diabetes. Let me tell you something. You have a propensity towards it, yes. You have to work harder not to have it. My mother was fat, so I'm going to say, I have to be fat because my mother was fat. Yeah, I have to work hard at it. Believe me, I have to try harder, but I don't have to be fat. My mother had a bunion, so I'm going to have a bunion too. Yeah, you know what? You'll have to wear shoes different, and you'll have to do something different than she did, but you do not have to have a bunion because she did. Okay? You don't have to have anything because your parents had it. Look to the other parent. That's the first thing you do. And then work harder at it. Okay. That was good stuff. That was really good stuff. Okay, you guys, this is your friend, Velma Hagar. And until next time, she's bidding you a blessed day. Be sure to hit subscribe and buy my book. Bye.